Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's the football guy here, and today we're going to be covering the top 10 wide receivers of the 2022 NFL Draft. Let's get right into it. At number 10, we have Jahan Dotson out of Penn State. What he does well is he has good straight line speed and explosiveness, but he struggles with his route running and his overall receiving ability. Because of this, I feel like his floor is the practice squad and his ceiling is only the core special teams. His ideal fit to me is just the team's kick returner and punt returner and not much else. Coming in at number 9, I got Treylon Burks out of Arkansas. He's a thicker receiver and a much more physical guy than everybody else in this draft class. And coming in at 6'2", 225, I feel like he'll benefit very well of a position change to more of a receiving style back, which is what I have as ideal fit. His pro comp to me is Ty Montgomery, which is exactly that. And if you look at the tape, I feel like he can do a lot of the same things that Ty Montgomery has done and create a long NFL career for himself. Coming in at number 8, we have Alec Pierce out of Cincinnati. He does have good downfield speed and burst along with a very explosive vertical jump. He's good at getting in and out of his route breaks. And because of that, I feel like he'll be a good core special teams guy and a good positional backup throughout his career. At number 7, I have Wan'Dale Robinson out of Kentucky. He measured in at 5'8", 178, so he is a very small guy. But his elite athleticism and twitchiness would be great for any special teams. And I feel like his floor is a return man and gadget weapon. And I feel like his ceiling could be a dynamic weapon in any offense where a coach could find a way to put him in space and make a play. At number 6, I have Chris Olave out of Ohio State. What he does well is controlling his body on his routes, and he also recognizes coverages and holes in coverages very well. I feel like he translates as a good starting slot receiver in the NFL because of that ability to settle down and find holes within the defense. And with slightly above average athleticism, he'll be able to make some plays after the catch. At a minimum, he'll be able to be a good, reliable special teams guy. At number 5, I have Garrett Wilson, teammate of Olave from Ohio. On film, Garrett Wilson exhibits elite explosiveness as well as the ability to create after the catch. Something that really stood out on film, or if you tuned into any Ohio State football game over his time there, was his ability to win the jump balls and 50-50 balls in tight coverage, which is an important trait for an NFL receiver to have as DBs get much better as you move up the levels. Wilson could be a long-time backup or a reliable number 2 wide receiver. At number 4, I have Christian Watson out of North Dakota State. He is 6'4" and has elite speed. That jumped out on film and during the NFL Combine this year. Also, while watching his film, he really reminded me of former Steelers receiver Martavis Bryant. His great route running ability, paired with his elite athleticism and large frame, really leads me to believe that he is a first or second round pick and could be a very long time NFL receiver, be a good starter for any team, especially as someone's downfield threat. Being at that size with that speed, it allows quarterbacks a much bigger target to throw at when driving the ball downfield, which is extremely beneficial to any offense. Coming in at number 3, I have John Mechie III out of Alabama. He has elite level quickness as well as great change of direction. He does have pretty good burst as well, and all of that paired up with his elite route running ability makes him a dangerous threat from the slot. On tape, he reminded me of Cole Beasley. His versatility and toughness from that slot receiver position will translate well to the NFL. And at a minimum, he'll at least be a special team star where he could field kicks and punts and be able to set up good field position. Now at number 2, we have his teammate from Alabama, Jameson Williams. At 6'2", 180 pounds, he does have a slender build for his height, but he does exhibit elite athleticism. Along with that, he does have a pretty good release as well as ability to make yards after the catch. Average route running, but the elite athleticism compensates for that. He does have good versatility, being able to line up from the 1, 2, and 3 position on the field and being able to translate that to special teams. My pro comp for Williams is Deshaun Jackson. Although he is a couple inches taller than him, a lot of the things I see on film reminds me of Deshaun Jackson with the ability to make big plays from any position. As you can see in this last clip here, he can separate from defenders much further down the field than a lot of other people can that are already in the NFL. The best wide receiver in this year's NFL draft class is Drake London out of USC. At 6'4", 220, he has a large frame. With that large frame, he also has the best route running ability in this year's draft class. He is equally as good at being able to block in the run game, win jump balls, as well as recognize coverages and being able to settle in empty places on the field. I feel like his floor is an immediate starter in the NFL, and his ceiling can be one of those go-to wide receiver ones. Now, his tape does look like Tyler Boyd, which is why I gave him that pro comp, but I feel like he can be a better receiver than Tyler Boyd. And right now, his ideal fit is to be a tandem with another good wide receiver. Thank you for watching, and here is a recap of the top 10 receivers of the 2022 NFL Draft. At 1 is Drake London, 2 Jameson Williams, 3 John Mechie III, 4 Christian Watson. All of the top 4 guys I believe should be selected in the first 2 rounds given their grade. And as we get to the rest of the guys, 5 Garrett Wilson, 6 Chris Olave, 7 Wan'Dale Robinson, 8 Alec Pierce, 9 Treylon Burks, 10 Jahan Dotson are all mid to late round grades. But everybody I believe should be drafted in this year's NFL draft class with a very good group of wide receivers. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and comment on what you wish to see next. Thank you.